Why, hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your birthday reading, December forecast. But just know that whenever you find this reading, it's meant to find you. We're going to talk some astrology. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to dive into some of the messages that I received for you. But yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Whenever your birthday is. Wherever you find yourself, and also cross watchers, you are welcome here as well. Take the messages as you see fit. Okay, the power of free will is always at play with any of my readings. Please check out the Mercury retrograde reading. Mercury is going to be in your sign, so you're going to be feeling this for sure, much like Gemini and Virgo. It's their ruling planet. But in that Mercury retrograde reading, I really made it a point to not live in fear of retrogrades. I've been talking about this with this kind of funny channeled message from my spirit team about the cosmic soup. And nothing is a coincidence. You know, the cosmos work in very mysterious ways, it seems, but it is very mathematical in the way that these things are playing out with timing, divine timing, as some would say. And it really is all a part of this cosmic soup. And I go into more detail with it, but I'm going to extend this message to you. Again, it's Mercury's in your sign. These retrogrades really serve us to slow the F down. Okay, because we've had a lot of push and pull going on here. Lots of movement occurred, I'd say, since the beginning of 2024. But you know, that's up for debate. But let's narrow it in a bit. Let's just say since the beginning of eclipse season, which was around September, where a lot of this momentum of what we're moving into, Pisces North Node, this culmination of that whole Aries North Node, Libra South Node cycle, we're moving beyond it, you know, and we're wrapping up all those loose ends, and Mercury retrograde is helping us see that more clearly. So again, check out my playlist below. You can find that Mercury retrograde reading. I will link it as the first link, okay, just so you have easy access to it. But I have playlists on my channel that you can go back and reflect to really any cycle, any month, any reading that you feel called to watch. So yeah, Mercury retrograde, that's really the first thing I wanted to talk about. We have Jupiter retrograde, which also is allowing us to stay humble because there is a level of volatility. Wherever you find yourself in the world, we can see a lot of massive change that's been happening. And now we're really getting through that birth canal. Like, things are very in our face, and it can be a bit volatile, right? There can be a lot of projecting that's happening. With this also Jupiter opposition Sag, Gemini is your opposite. So this is highlighting your 7th house of partnership. And I go into more detail on the Mercury retrograde reading of how some quarrels, some mishaps, some tit for tat can come up. And in your messages that I got through my meditation for you, I got cosmic pulls, where it's kind of like this to and fro kind of energy, because we do again have a lot of forward movement. Saturn direct in your 4th house, Pisces. Also Neptune is stationing direct in Pisces in your 4th house as of December 7th. So although we have these inner planets that are going to be slowing down and descending, we have a lot of the outer planets that are going to be coming full circle. And again, there's a cosmic dance that's occurring as some of these energies amongst the planets take the lead while the others retract. Because I feel, again, that if we had all this forward movement, it might be a bit too intense, right? So again, there's a divine reason for all of it. Have no fear. You do not have to worry about retrogrades. And I, as a reader, astrologer, tarot reader, I don't want to place fear or speculation. I try to diversify and keep an open mind. You know, reframing is such a powerful tool that I myself utilize, and I always suggest my followers to reframe. I have a helpful link below if you want to know more about what that is. It's a therapeutic tool to help us kind of reframe our thoughts, our beliefs. You know, Saturn direct is all about this. We have Venus in Capricorn in your 2nd house. And also Pluto and Aquarius. We've been talking about this. In your third house, Gemini. Lots around communication for you, especially with Mercury retrograde. So this is where you have to be mindful of projecting, whether this is someone else or yourself, reframing, conceptualizing things, looking at the bigger picture, which I know, Sag, you do so well. And, you know, it's going to take a dabble of, you know, pulling into the reserves of maybe strategizing on something. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords in a positive way, you know, like knowing when to walk away from things, combativeness, opposition amongst communication, and learning how to reframe. To empathize truly is the way of this energy, I feel. Neptune direct is going to offer all of us a lot of clarity where the wool has been pulled over our eyes. And also, again, Saturn and Pisces going direct. So Pisces is now moving forward into the new year. And on Patreon, I have my upcoming 2025 yearly forecast for all the signs. So if you're interested in that reading, check out my Patreon below, okay? And I have other content on there that deepens these messages. You can also find the December love reading below. And if love shows up here, all the better. You use your intuition. These are self-focused predominantly because it always starts with self, okay? So that's why I split the readings in two. So you can really focus on yourself and what you need for yourself this month. There's a new moon in your sign, December 1st. So that's where I feel like the Mercury retrograde is kind of toss up of energies, things coming into light, la la land, you know, with Neptune is coming out and saying, oh, I can see clearly now. The new moon in your sign is really going to help you be intentional. That's what new moons are about, is about kind of pulling back. New moons are about planning. What do I want to see in the next year? You know, your solar return. You get to plan what you want your next year to look like and beyond. It's a great time to do that with a new moon in your sign on December 1st. And then we have Mercury retrograde ending December 15th, right in time for the Gemini full moon. So by mid-month, just know a lot will be revealed, okay? Your birthday month this year is definitely pretty, it's pretty much a catalyst moment, I feel, for everyone, but especially for you, Sag. And I'm so proud of you. I feel like, you know, you're coming out of a lot of tough energies astrologically, and this is a great time to plan. Venus in Capricorn, you know, this is strategizing. This is bringing structure back into your life where maybe you felt a bit diluted. You know, Neptune retrograde definitely hits us all, especially if you have Pisces in your chart. It can affect you even more so. So birth chart analysis can also deepen this message. These are general themes I'm talking about here, but your birth chart holds so much more information. So if you want to look up this information on your own, go right ahead. I highly urge you to, or you can get a reading with me, okay? We also have Sag season highlighting Chiron. If you didn't know, your sign represents Chiron, the wounded healer. So as you deepen your truth this month, and these retrogrades will allow you to do so, I want you to really look at your Chiron placement, and I am doing a Chiron series. I have Aries and Taurus up right now, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to my channel to stay notified for all the content that I'm going to be putting out on this channel into 2025. So, like I said, in your channel guidance, cosmic pulls, I saw like, you know, Sag on your horse, and you're kind of pulling the reins in, but you're also learning how to loosen the grip around things, or letting certain things go, loosening the grip around certain aspects of your life, whatever that is, and then tightening the grip around the direction forward. So I see someone like maneuvering a horse, like you're training your horse, right? This is very symbolic for you right now, Sag, and you're like course correcting. And you're learning how to, in order to train this horse that might be a bit volatile and a bit push and pull, you're learning how to move with the horse and not let the horse move you. Okay, so, you know, it's a way to train yourself in a way and train whoever is steering the ship here. And knowing just when to tighten the grip and when to release, okay? And then I saw someone working with their hands. I saw a really close-up vision of hands crafting something, concocting something, okay? And then I saw contortionist. So this is that adaptability, bending, being flexible with amongst these shifts. Again, loosening the grip and then knowing when to pull back even. And I see you by, you know, December 15th, especially, and going into January, you'll have a better, clear vision of where this horse is going, okay? So let's get into your reading. All right, we're gonna pull from the Death Doula Oracle. I just got this lovely new Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Let's ring the bell to clear the energies. I know you're taking in a lot of information here, so take a deep breath. Sagittarius, ancestors, guides, and allies, let's connect into our mind, body, spirit for these messages for Sag. Okay, let's do this. Sagittarius, happy birthday. Whatever placement you're watching for, welcome. This will be for all Sag placements found within your birth chart. And cross watchers, of course. Sagittarius, ancestors, guides, allies. What do we have for Sagittarius for their birthday month, December 2024? And again, these readings are truly timeless. These messages will find you right when they need to find you. Sag, ancestors, guides, and allies, spirit, angels. What do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what do we have? Wisdom. Oh, there you are, 9th house. Wisdom. So much wisdom to be found here. I also look at wisdom not only for your sign, right, 9th house, Jupiter, but also with Saturn direct. And with Neptune direct, it's a flavor of wisdom that's found in the void. So it's kind of reminding me of the 7 of Cups, where we can get lost in fantasy, right? Which way do I go? Which way is my horse going? What direction's the right direction? Which option's not the right option, etc. Whatever those course corrections are for you, do it with love and use the wisdom of Saturn and your own culmination of life experiences. And some of this wisdom could have been gained through solitude or will be. I'm sensing that for most of you that I'm reading for here, the solitude has already been a part of this journey for quite some time. I'm trying to find the book here. Give me a second. Oh, it's right in front of me. But also the solitude card is reminding me of retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It's this reframing where we kind of have to go backwards a bit. You know, it's all an illusion. The planet's not necessarily going backwards, but it's descending into the shadow. And in that Mercury retrograde reading, I talked about that because we did get the lower worlds card. So there's lots to be found amongst our shadow and what you have collected, the wisdom you have gained in the shadow, in your shadow work that you've been doing, Sag, in those moments of solitude. You may also be needing more time, right? To gain this wisdom, to witness love in your life. You know, Jupiter is opposing you right now, and that's 7th house. So witnessing love. You might be reflecting on moments of love, and that can be with family, friends. You know, it's holiday season for some of you that celebrate. Trying to witness love more in your life. Trying to seek out love, affirming to yourself that you're worthy of love. Let's see here. Let me read about witness love first for you. Give me a second. Why is this being so weird? Hold on. This is a time for you to breathe as I find this page. The cool thing about this oracle is that it gives you rituals to do with each of the cards. So I do really like that as well. If you're interested, it's called Death Doula. I do not know the name of the artist. But it is very beautiful that it offers rituals to do for every single card. So if that's up your alley, check it out. Why is this being so... Hold on. Is it not meant to be seen? Interesting. Usually I can open right to it. Here we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this book has a lot of really good insight. Highly encourage you, if you're looking for a new oracle deck, to find this, the Death Doula. We're almost there. There it is. Sometimes it is difficult to see the love in your life. If you are not seeing love in this very moment, look closer, Sag, inward and outward. This card assures you it is around you, and you take note now of where you find it. Beautiful. And then also above wisdom. Where are you looking to further your wisdom, Sag? Wisdom can be found in the body through experience, intuition passed down from an elder, a lesson giving from a beautiful plant, or anywhere it finds you. Those who have attained wisdom seldom speak of finding it. So the solitude is reminding me it's more about not speaking, Mercury retrograde, and more feeling, more doing, Saturn direct. We don't have to proclaim it from the rooftops necessarily, Mercury retrograde, right? It's a feeling that we can move with. Let's see, we're gonna pull from the 70 elemental for you to deepen your message here. I'm getting reminded of the Hermit card with solitude. You might feel like with Mercury retrograde that you want to go hermit away. You know, trying to witness love, though, is going to help you to kind of balance out this solitude, because I do think that it's essential for you to find moments of solace and to reflect on love and wisdom in your life that you have gained up into this moment. And it's going to be in the simple things here. Witnessing love, because it truly is around you. And it might be found in moments of solitude that you can really feel the love. All right, Sag. What do we have for Sagittarius? Please show me the truth. Ancestors, guides, and allies. Sagittarius, what do we have for them? What advice can we give Sagittarius for December, for this reading, whenever they find this reading? Sagittarius, what do we have for Sag? Please show me. Okay. Let me lay these out for you and let's see what we have. Lovely, lovely. So we have Taurus, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, we have Virgo, and we have Capricorn, and we also have Cancer. Yes. Clear understanding of the past. You've made this judgment. So this judgment here is Scorpio. So maybe during Scorpio season, there was a newfound sense of love. Again, witnessing love, a deepening of love after making some better judgment calls. And although they might have been harsh, because in this card, you can see the eclipse in the backdrop. So there's pressure applied with eclipses, right? And so for some of you during eclipse season, there was a new sense of self-love as well. Again, witnessing love is coming in, even in the moments of solitude. But love is around you nonetheless. Ace of Cups, Judgment. This could be a Scorpio. Or again, this could have been happening during eclipse season or especially Scorpio season, okay? But I see that work is getting put in and the past is being laid to rest. And although it creeps in, you know, Mercury retrograde and then Mars going in retrograde December 7th, it's going to come in here and there. This is more of that feeling. You might find yourself in the Four of Cups at times, where you find yourself again reflecting on the past, whatever that is for you, and then you pull yourself out of it, King of Wands. You're not allowing yourself, whether you're male or female, to stay victim, Five of Pentacles in reverse, to maybe rejection, because the Four of Cups can also talk about rejection. You being rejected or you rejecting someone else, right? It can go either way. Missed opportunities, financial loss or loss in general, feeling left out, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups. But I see that that's a thing of the past with that Death card, right? And then I see again, better judgment around love, better choices that you're making when it comes to love. And also confidence, self-worth, King of Wands, beautiful. This is you, male or female. And I also see the Queen of Swords here. Again, these are self-focused, but these could be people, mentors, intimate partnership, friends, family in your life. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And what's surrounding this Queen of Swords, again, I see a lot about better judgment, because the Queen of Swords is very logical. You know, she doesn't always feel. She does feel, but she doesn't necessarily vocalize those emotions. The Queen of Swords has been through the most. You know, all the queens, it takes a lot of trial and error. None of the court cards come without life experience. And the Queen of Swords is saying here that this has been a long journey. And this Queen of Swords especially, she's looking back. She looks a little bit sad about maybe some choices she's had to make, male or female again. But she knows that it's the right thing to do. And she also knows that sometimes she has to make head over heart decisions that work for her and not against her. Eight of Pentacles. Very persistent, King of Fire, Queen of Air. This is very grounded, right? Practical, compassionate, open, expressive, diligent, focused energy for you showing up here. I feel like with the Queen of Swords here and the King of Wands, that even with Mercury retrograde, it is lifting the veil. Things are becoming more clear, or maybe there was some blockages or not the best judgment around your heart, right? Like we said here, eclipses could have brought in a lot of clarity, and now there's a deepening and there's more direction, there's more focus. Eight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles here in reverse, beautiful as well. You know, all the cards serve their purpose, but with the other cards surrounding this reading, Sag, I really like this in reverse for you. The Four of Pentacles can talk about reservation, you know, holding back. You know, you have two fours that kind of showed up here, the Four of Cups on the bottom, where you might have been more reserved, the Solitude card. In this month, you know, I feel like you really are just like pushing that aside. Trying to open your heart more, trying to witness love, understanding that love is around you. And it could be with a fire or air sign and strong earth. So really I'm seeing a lot of air and earth and a little bit of fire here. We got a little bit of water on the bottom of the deck. So that's saying that the emotions that have come to the surface, judgment, it seems like they've been cleared. There's a rectification of the heart, judgment. And for a lot of you, this has happened during Scorpio season. Clear, precise, your arrow, you know, where you're directing this horse, it's looking like you have a lot of clarity. And I do feel like the past may tug at you a little bit, but it comes in for a reason, much like anything, or there's always a reason, right? What do we want to pull from for you? Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's get some further clarification. What do we have for Sag? What's some advice I can give for them? A leg up. Yeah, a leg up. King of Wands, Queen of Swords. These could also be people around you, again, that are helping you. There's support. Again, witness love. There is love around you. It keeps saying the same message. There are people around you that want to support you. A leg up is all about support systems, networks, community. You're getting a leg up out of the situation. You're seeing it more clearly and you're letting go. Four of Pentacles, Judgment card, around things of the past that maybe don't serve you. Flexible. Like I said in the beginning, I got that message for you. Flexibility. It's in reverse here, so it's saying that maybe there has been times when you might have not been so flexible. Unfinished symphony showing up here. And again, it could be someone else around you. We need a lot of flexibility. All the signs for this upcoming Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde. It does require us to become the contortionist. There's the contortionist that I saw. You know, you're bending to a certain direction. I see you making a direction, even if there's things unfinished around the past. Like I said, it might come creeping in. It's more of a feeling, I feel. It's not that you are going back to the past. I don't see that at all. I see that it's a feeling that comes in from time to time in moments of solitude. And then you get to make the decision here, Spirit saying, to witness love that's around you and to focus, Eight of Pentacles, on more clear direction. And yes, it does require flexibility, a bending of your own will, to receive love, to receive direction, to receive guidance, a leg up. Even when things might be unclear or there's an unfinished part of this journey, unfinished symphony here. I actually want to clarify this King of Wands for you to deepen your message before we continue. Let's pull. What is this King of Wands trying to tell us here? King of Wands for Sagittarius, Two of Cups. Well, there you go. This might be around, you know, love, like we saw Ace of Cups. You could be dealing with another fire sign. Or again, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you, with the unfinished symphony, Judgment, Ace of Cups, this could be, again, a rectification of old love for some of you. But look at that on the cut. I love this. Devil in reverse, Ace of Wands. You're knowing what to let go of and what to allow in your life. No longer letting toxic relationships control you. Choosing healthier, open, balanced relationships where there's a partnership here, equal work, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, not allowing yourself to stay stuck or bound to limiting beliefs that you potentially have created for yourself. Or again, others have kind of pushed you to see in some way. Because the Two of Cups is also kind of mirroring, and you had that in your November reading, which I just did recently. You can watch that reading as well if you want a deeper message here. Two of Cups though, wow. We have Gemini showing up here, Cancer. Whatever sort of self-imposed prison, I don't see that this month for you much longer, okay? All of you are at different timelines here, but there's a leg up. There is love. Witnessing it, feeling worthy of it, right? Because the Eight of Swords talks about disempowerment, doubt, uncontrolled thoughts or fears, right? Fruitless overthinking. The Queen of Swords is here to say, you know, we got to cut that out. We got to make better judgment here. Even around the things that are most triggering in love. Okay, let's see here. This Queen of Swords. Who is this Queen of Swords for Sagittarius? Four of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles twice. So, letting go. Queen of Swords, again, this is letting go of potential. You could be letting go. Surrendering. What? Give me one more card. King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, wow. Okay, so that's the thing of the past. See, Sag, look at you here. King of Wands on the bottom with that Five of Pentacles that we saw. This is the thing of the past. You are stepping into this King or Queen of Wands upright. You're thinking more clearly. You're seeing things more clearly. And this naturally happens when it's your solar return. There's a lot of first house effect for you. Even with the retrogrades, there's a lot more discernment that's here for you, Queen of Swords. And you could be letting go of a Queen of Swords, but I'm seeing this more as an opening up because again, the Four of Pentacles is about holding back, you know, being a bit more skeptical, hoarding, reservations, especially around money too. But with this Queen of Swords clarifying it, I see that there's an opening up to new ways of thinking, right? With the Eight of Swords there, new ways of thinking, especially around love. And we'll dive deeper into your love reading here. But look at this, King of Pentacles. You could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or again, Leo here too. There is a groundedness that's happening this month for you. Being more realistic, more logical, more practical, having good character, being more witty. King of Wands, King of Pentacles. These could be, again, support systems that are coming in for you. A leg up, male or female, right? And roles can always be reversed here. But all in all, I see a letting go of things that don't serve you, especially when it comes to this Eight of Swords. You have repeating 4s and 8s here. There's a deepening. There's a focus here. There's a focus on even practical matters, right? Being more reliable, being more of a steady, consistent friend or partner. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords also is willing to listen. She's willing to hear both sides, right? Objective. Especially with the Four of Pentacles twice here. This is allowance. This is opening up. This is not holding back or being too guarded. And it's a time to allow help, leg up. All right, let's see what signs you could be dealing with in love. And we'll take this over to the love reading. Thank you for finding me here. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date. And stay tuned for your Chiron natal placement. You know, if you don't know it, you can get a reading with me. I offer birth chart analysis and tarot spreads. I have a plethora of services on my website. It's so crucial to understand your Chiron placement, especially when it comes to maybe some past wounds around the heart, unfinished symphonies, witnessing love. Love is around you, Sag. Don't doubt yourself. Strength in reverse. Don't allow pettiness to come in to your life, or impatience even, or volatility. Stay on the path and stay open to support. I keep seeing that here for you. Witness the love that is around you. And if you're not in a relationship, right, these love readings can also talk about past single couple dynamics. All right, let's see. If you're not in a relationship, Sag, it could just be, again, you being open to receive and not letting the past hold you back. Allowing support to come in, love to come in, Two of Cups, leg up. Even if you might feel like an unfinished symphony. I'm getting reminded before I pull here, I'm getting another message, is, you know, when it comes to dating in general, people are like, you know, I can't date until I'm healed, and I can't do this, I can't do that. And it's setting so much restrictions on allowing yourself to even learn through relationships. You know, I don't believe that we're ever truly healed. I think that we learn how to cope. And I see that's what you're doing here. You're learning how to cope with the past, and you're allowing yourself to be open to a new perspective, letting go of, you know, obstacles, especially amongst the mind. Eight of Swords. You know, everyone has their own unique way of when they want to date or when they don't. And even when you are in a committed partnership, there's still so much to heal and to evolve and to grow through. You know, it doesn't just end once you're in a relationship, right? All right, Sag in love, who are they dealing with? These could be transits, parts of your chart or theirs. Okay, it could be months I'm speaking on as well, so stay open to these signs. Sag in love, what kind of signs are they dealing with? What transits or energy are surrounding them in love? Sagittarius in love, what are the messages for Sag? What signs are they dealing with? Moon sign, so this could be Cancer or Pisces for me. But we'll see. They could have a moon placement and another one of these cards. Let's see. Sagittarius, what signs are they dealing with in love? What signs? Neptune's going direct. So what's that say to me? Neptune goes direct. Sorry, my glare. I'm getting used to this new lighting here. It's kind of tricky. I'm going to have to figure it out. Neptune's going direct December 7th. So this is definitely going to be impacting this love dynamic. Whatever dynamic you find yourself in. They could also be strong Pisces here with the moon and Neptune. They could have Pisces in their chart, or you could. What other signs is Sagittarius dealing with in love or surrounding them in love? What other energies are surrounding Sagittarius in their love dynamic? Aries and Gemini. So we got that Gemini Aries influence here. Also, this could be talking about the Aries full moon that we just had. Okay. And I see Jupiter on the bottom there. Yes, Jupiter is in your 7th house. So naturally that is going to be having a say in your love life, right? But yes, these are signs that you could be dealing with. We're going to dive deeper into your love reading. I hope to find you over at that love reading. You can find that link below, Sagittarius. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.